Hi, Elle Ingalls here at Preesure-Free.com. It's another beautiful day in Michigan. Uh, Day 2 of the Preesure-Free Living Summit is up. And so if you're in the summit, fantastic. You're going to get an amazing recording today by one of my dearest and best friends in the world, Lila Veronica Gonzalez. Lila Veronica and I met several years ago, and we became business accountability partners. We talk every morning. I just finished talking to her. I usually am walking when I'm talking to her, so I'm out here on the Highlands today. And she is a business body coach. She's really got so much versatility. She and I were both professors at colleges, so we have an academic background. So she's a great teacher. And what she has taught me over these past 4.5 years has totally transformed my posture, my body, how I sit, walk, stand. It's made such a big difference for me because back after my second baby, after Ned was born, I had a ton of back trouble, sciatica, hip problems, like really, really bad. I remember I'd just like fall on my hands and knees in so much pain. I remember one time everybody's going out to a movie, like I couldn't go. I just couldn't even go because it hurt so much. And so I got an MRI and the doctor came in. It wasn't my normal doctor, Phil Patassin, for those of you in Battle Creek who know Phil. Actually, it was his partner came in and we knew each other. We were friends, but he came in and he goes, so you don't have a normal back, you have a broken back. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have a broken back. I had a broken vertebrae from a long time ago. It was actually a cheerleading accident back in 9th grade that no one believed was a problem, but they thought I was a hypochondriac. It was a lot of pain, and what it was the bones rubbing on the nerves. It was not good. So he goes, yeah, you have a broken back. So he goes, you're not going to have any more kids, are you? And I go, well, we haven't really talked about that. And I go, I think I'm going to faint. And he goes, well, put your head between your knees. So he went and got me some juice because just telling me I had a broken back, I literally I almost fainted. So I got the blood back up in my head. And then he goes, well, you better not have any more kids. Well, a couple of years later, we had William. And the whole pregnancy, I was afraid I'd end up in a wheelchair. It's kind of weird, but 2 families before ours, in our old house in Battle Creek, the guy was in a wheelchair. So our house was all ramped. In the bathroom, you could go in, like in a wheelchair if you needed to. So there's like a big ramp that went out on the porch. It was just all set up. So I kind of went through that whole time in a little bit of fear. And luckily, nothing bad happened, but I did have some hip issues, and I found the coolest doctor who explained to me, I'm like a German Shepherd. He actually says that. He goes, you're like a German Shepherd. You have hip dysplasia. You're a tall woman, and you had your babies later in life, so you're going to have some hip issues. Well, I would have some hip issues, and sometimes I still have a little bit, but I'm telling you, I met Lila Veronica 4.5 years ago, and what she taught me about my body, how to move my body, sit, walk, stand, has eliminated so much pain for me. So I had to include her on my summit because you don't deserve to be in so much pain. And if you can learn how to craft your body and hold your body in a way that eliminates the pressure in points that causes all that pain, it's a total game changer. Literally, I walk differently. When my friend Kalina, I pick her up at the airport, and the first thing she says when she sees Lila is, well, Elle walks differently. That's the first thing she thought in her head. I do walk differently, thanks to Lila. I don't put pressure on my joints the way that most people do. So no more, typical joint pain that I used to experience. So I walk differently. I hold my body. I used to have horrible posture. Like if you looked at my goals in my goal journals for 20 years, one of the number one goals I'd write over and over again was better posture. I grew tall in 8th grade and I didn't want to. And you'll see a lot of taller girls have like rounded shoulders. It's like they're trying to make themselves smaller. I work with teenage girls on this too, because a lot of them just kind of cave in. They're trying to like just kind of hide in a way. That was me. At least around school a lot, I didn't want to be so tall, and I would kind of hide with my shoulders. And you might not think that if you knew me back then, because I'm a pretty sparky person, but physically I was trying to hold myself in a weird way, and that carried into adulthood. And I'm telling you, when I met Leela, and the first time I saw her, and she says, I want to be your accountability partner, I actually said no. I said no because I already had 2 accountability partners that I was talking to weekly. She goes, no, I want to talk to you every single day. I was like, what? But then I looked at this person. I'm like, I've never seen anybody with posture like that. How does she have that posture? So I said yes. She starts teaching me, and it totally changes my upper body. So if you have neck pain, back pain, hip pain, joint pain, if you have pain in your shoulders, she's like a miracle worker. Honestly, changed my life to work with her. So I had to include her on this summit. If you haven't signed into the summit, I've now made it an on-demand thing, because yesterday was day 1. You can sign in anytime and go through the summit. So I will grab the link, put it down below here so you have it. Or you can just scroll down and grab the link anywhere you want, because it's on here already. But this is the Preesure-Free Summit 2021. People I've interviewed over the year that I just really wanted to share out to you, so that you can have just some cool knowledge going into 2022, finish this year strong, 2021, because, we've all been through a lot. And each one of my speakers has a unique thing. I got body coaches, I got business coaches, I got leadership coaches, I have education coaches, family coaches, like all kinds of coaches, and strategists. So there's a golden nugget in every single one of these. They're from all around the world: Croatia, Germany, Philippines. So I think you'll enjoy it. And I want to wish you a great pressure-free day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.